Hello champs. When I was young, like many of you, I used to fancy life of an astronaut. Flying into space, experiencing zero gravity, doing spacewalks, and living a life that others can only dream of. Well, I'm sure many of you want the same, and I'm also sure some of you, the really determined ones, will also get that. But today, let's see what exactly is life of an astronaut. Is it really as easy as it looks? Is it really as interesting as it looks? And what does it take to become an astronaut? As it turns out, it actually takes a lot. Becoming an astronaut is not easy. Only the best amongst us get to go into the space. A typical astronaut is 1. Extremely intelligent. These brilliant men and women need to have a master's degree in fields like engineering, mathematics, biology, etc. And if you are a pilot, then you need to have 1000 hours of flying in command experience, which takes years to build. And it doesn't end here. Their physical fitness standards are extremely high. Potential astronauts undergo rigorous medical examinations. This is very important because of what lies ahead, which is very rigorous training and living conditions in space, where only the fittest of us can survive. Now let's look at their training regimen. Trust me, it will scare some of us away. Astronauts are trained to work on complex spacecrafts, are taught space science, and are also trained to be extremely fit, both physically and mentally. Trust me, it's not easy being crammed in small space for months together with the same set of people. What you are seeing here is Neutral Buoyancy Lab, one of the world's largest swimming pool, but it isn't for leisurely swims. Here, astronauts go to practice spacewalks. The water simulates the environment of weightlessness, so astronauts can learn how to walk on space where there is nothing pulling you back to the ground. Remember that ride on giant wheel that some of us don't want to remember? Well, a ride much more vigorous than that is part of astronauts' training schedule. It's called a centrifuge. Astronauts spin around in these centrifuges to get used to the intense forces they will experience during the launch of the rocket. And then there are these life-size spaceship replicas where future travelers practice everything, from daily tasks to emergency protocols. There is no scope of getting anything wrong when you are in the space, so preparation is the key. And now we move to the most interesting part of astronauts' life, living in the space. But before that, if you want more such interesting videos to land your feed, take a moment out and click on that like and subscribe button. Now champs, living in space in a place like International Space Station must be cool, right? There is nothing much to do, your fridge is full of food all the time. You have an amazing view of Earth. You can watch sunrise and sunset 16 times a day. And you have people around you that you can chat with all day long. Trust me, it's far from this fantasy land. You are living in a crammed up space with a fixed set of people for months at a stretch. You can't go out, can't make new friends, so it's pretty stressful. So much so that special care is taken to ensure mental health of astronauts. They get to keep their favorite books, can carry instruments like guitar, and yes, you can surf internet and watch your favorite movies. So there's pretty much a lot that you can do. But you need to do your daily activities like staying clean, eating, drinking, and staying fit. And in weightlessness of space, none of this is easy. Let's visit them one by one. Astronauts like us also start their day by brushing their teeth. But there's a difference. There is no gravity there, so there is nothing that is pulling down the toothpaste. So if you spit your toothpaste, it will float around like everything else. What is the solution then? Well, a special kind of toothpaste. Astronauts get an edible toothpaste, so they can use that paste with their mouth closed, gulp it in, and wipe their teeth with a wet wipe. Now let's come to eating. Food has a special significance in space. It must be prepared and eaten in a special way. Astronauts get to choose the meal they want to eat, provided it is healthy enough to provide them with the required 2,800 calories in a day. Food trays are prepared on the ground and are shipped to ISS before astronaut arrives, and they are marked accordingly. There is something interesting happening here. Food trays meant for Russian astronauts are marked in red, while food meant for American and European astronauts is marked in blue. This food is specially prepared so that it lasts long. Sometimes water is removed from them, in which case they have to be hydrated in the space station. Some food like nuts and cookies can be eaten without any special preparation. Now let's talk about exercise and fitness regime. Yes, astronauts also exercise, and it's extremely important that they do this. Why? Because there is no gravity in the space. So our legs don't have to carry our weight, and our muscles also don't have to work hard, which means they will degenerate, and when astronauts come back to Earth, they will not be able to walk or lift anything. To keep the muscles in good shape, astronauts have to exercise at least 2 hours every day. And for this, they have specially designed equipment, which includes a treadmill and a bicycle. So guys, do you still want to be in space? Locked up in International Space Station, 400 kilometers away from dear Earth? Well, I would still love to be there, and I know nothing of what I told you have scared you guys from trying to be an astronaut. So keep dreaming, champs, and aim for the stars. And for more such amazing videos, like and subscribe to Kaizen Micro Lessons.